Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we have pieced together what we need to do to destroy the beast, the massive rock creature, which is threatening to destroy, actually, Foundry in a way. If it ever decides to attack Foundry, there is absolutely nothing the people here can do to stop it. We've discovered that the creatures themselves are the advanced form of the little worms we've seen crawling around. The worms are able to burrow into one of these creatures, and then they take on the aspects, well, not creatures, they bore into something, and they make it what they want. In this case, these weird rock dog-like creatures, which have been really difficult for even us to destroy. Anyway, we're here now to collect crystals. We need to collect how many of them? Let's see. We are here at Foundry. We need to find 30 impure chromium blades. So, we can get these by mining chromium, and also by killing the bladelings that we come across. So, let's give it a start. It's a bit awkward for us, because we rely on stealth to get the first hit. But that won't be the case, obviously, this time around. I also think we probably should use our steel dagger. It might actually damage the creatures. This is going to cut into our supply of batteries heavily, though. We'll have to keep that in mind as we do this part. Alright, so... Oh, we left the mining tool over here. If it's still even here. I guess we'll check out, we'll find out right now. And it is. Perfect. Okay, let's go back this way. So, let's start mining rocks. We haven't seen it, but every time we mine a rock, well, you'll see what happens. First, let's get our cool tool on our hotbar. And we'll also get our other mines on our hotbar. And I guess we can place a single mine here. We might be able to use them... Actually, let's place it, like, here. We might be able to use them to help us hurt the creatures. We'll just have to remember that we don't want to be in its area of effect. Obviously. Alright. Let's begin the mining process. Oh god. I forgot that worms come out on occasion. We don't want them walking to the mine I just pressed. Let's go ahead and just take it all out. We only gained one impure blade for that? Is that right? Ugh, only one of them. Alright, again. Combat has started, everyone. Yes, we are basically mining them. They can get up, they can attack us, they will be very grumpy. And I managed to use all our TUs, so we can't act TUs. Or time units? All action points. Let's let it go. Nice. That hurt it, but it's still looking pretty angry. We will just end our turn. Good. It wasn't able to hit us. Can we actually damage it with our dagger? We can hurt it that way. It's not very effective, efficient, though. Let's instead, let's go over here. And the poison now has expired, so you kind of wasted that. How much damage does our acid do? Nice. Our acid does decent damage to it. Can we throw a grenade? Does decent damage to it as well. just soaked that that acid completely. Only 6 damage normally to it as well. We can kill it. Hopefully we can kill it with our dagger next turn. They are slow though, as you can see. They're this guy's not going to be able to really. Oops, didn't want to quite. Wow. We'll use Uncanny Dodge just in case he gets an attack. Nice. Wow. That took a long time. Alright, let's put these 2 in. We have quite a bit left to do. Let's take a look at our weapon really fast. Alright, we're still okay. I guess we'll just use our normal dagger here. Let's just keep breaking the rocks. I do not want Boris to walk into potential traps. This means we kill you. I'm sorry, little guy. We can't have you. We can't have you here. Oh. Let's set another mine. And we will mine another rock. Two more blades. Awesome. Stick them in the cart. Keep going. Oops, our drill is depowered. It's really fast, actually. Oh, come on. Where'd you put it? There you go. It's a bit awkward sometimes, the actual interface for the game. So, but I've been willing to suffer through it, and it's little annoyances. Having to click on everything instead of having like some hotkeys to do it makes it difficult. Maybe there is a hotkey to do this. I'm just completely unaware of what it could be. Okay, let's mine the next one. We're just going to take the remains just so this way I don't accidentally click on them if a combat breaks out. Okay, nice. We didn't have to use this mine. Only one of them was a rock monster this time around. How much experience points are they worth, by the way? The boars are worth 7. $107 for the bladelings. And I think our dagger could probably use a repair at this point. Let's go ahead and do that. Keep it in top shape. All right. That's all for this area. Let's move to the next one. The borers have respawned in this area. We'll kill them first, just to make sure they're not going to get in the way. I feel bad about this, poor little guys. But then again, everyone we kill will be one less actual bladeling we'll have to worry about later. Seems to me like we're missing like every first attack, which actually doesn't surprise me given the nature of the game. Right, let's look at this stuff. We don't want any of this crap. There you go. All right, let's keep mining. Oh crap, forgot to put the trap down, Tim. Oh, it's trapped. It's trapped. It can't get out of that spot. Okay, that works. We can just flick it to death then. Aw, poor thing. We'll just keep stacking the burrow poison on it. Nice. Good work, Garrett. Good work. Our crossbow could use a single repair as well. Let's keep our equipment in tip-top shape. Three more blading bits. Nice. 21 already. Oh, we can probably finish it from everything in this chamber. Although we'll need to recharge our whatchamacallit again. Oh, why don't we actually set a trap, Tim? You keep forgetting to do that. So let's put one of these here. Just to assist us with these horrible monsters. I brought this many traps for a reason. It's to use them. No borer lives today. Except that one. I guess that one can live. Let's search the rubble. Hello, got another obsidian shard. That would be worth 2? Or even maybe even 3, whatchamacallit points. Oddity points. More blades. Let's stick all this stuff in the cart. Nice. One more is all we need, and then we're done. And one more nasty as well. There's that stupid bladeling, which may actually activate our trap on us. Revenge for its sorry, bladeling. It's boring brothers. Boring brothers? And we can just walk around it. I remember doing this a long time ago, back when I used to play, what was it now? Fallout 2. My character's action points were so high that I would just walk around golden geckos. And you're dead! You have to put another bolt in you. Alright, that should do it. That should be enough blades. We can explore more of the mine, but I think we won't bother doing that. It's dangerous if I... Well, Tim, you're here to explore. And Garrett doesn't know that there's not really anything else worth anything in this place. So, let's leave the uncharged jackhammer behind. I don't think we'll need it. And we can probably go exploring. Let's check these tunnels. Maybe I'm wrong and there is something actually in here. You can also see the beast a little early if you can wander through the tunnels to find it. There's a dead person here. I had a little bit of experience. The tricky part with exploring the mine is that if the boars touch you, you're de-stealthed. So keep that in mind. Okay, that went well. Oh, wow. Oh, there's the beast. There it is, right there. Holy crap. It looks like a bigger version of it. Of one of them. That's impressive looking. Oh, there's a dead faceless here as well. We'll probably want to search him. Wow, that's an incredible rifle, honestly. Holy crap. I wonder why faces are in here as well. This is so dangerous, Tim. You save the game just to make sure you're going to be okay here. A laser weapon, and it looks like a battery pack. Based on what that thing is, I'm going to try sticking around this way now. Looks like it came up out of the ground. A crossbow. That might be better than the one we're using. We'll take a look at it in a bit. I kind of want to get away from the beast so it forgets about us. We have one more dead faceless I want to search. We might not be able to do it, though. There we go. That's a lot better. This one boar is really flippin' annoying. I dare not fight it. We'll get the beast angry at us. Okay, here we go. Whatever it is, we're taking it. Woo! Good work, Garrett. You're not out of here yet, though. Watch out for those boars. Oh, stupid little thing. Well, maybe right in front of this one. Yes! Excellent work. Woo! Looted the whole chamber. Good work, stealth. These things won't be as... can we sneak past this one? Yes, we can. We're not going to go up north. Oh, we might have to, Tim! Boar! Oh, thank God it missed us. No! Oh, crap! We touched it. We touched it. So, it dies, first off, because I hate it. And we run. That means if we come back here, we'll be in combat against a creature. But I don't intend to come back. Stupid boars. Okay, let's whoo. Let's look at what we looted. So we gained this rifle. That might be worth something if we repair it a little more. We'll make at least a little attempt to do so. No. This won't really be worth much. That said, we started the repair process. We'll go ahead and finish repairing this weapon. We can then break it apart for even more scrap. We'll waste one more on it. Actually, 6,000 isn't terrible, but I think I'd rather have the parts. Yeah, 128. Okay, we'll take the parts. Next, we can go back over here to these. And actually, let's see what these other weapons are. We picked up, look at that, 15,000 bucks for this sniper rifle. 70 through 100 damage. That's incredible. But we need strength 5, and we don't have any, enough, obviously, enough firearm skill. Not that we would want to use this anyway. Popeye makes a lot of noise. We have a laser pistol. Oh, this will be worth a lot of money if we use some repair kits on it. Why don't we go ahead and do that? We'll try to get a 500 repair kit and make that worth a ton of money. That's amazing. It's not actually very good, but it's worth a lot of money. Ah, the crossbow's junk. We'll just vendor it. It's not even worth repairing it. Actually, hold on a second, Tim. How much is it worth? 3,000. How much is it? How many do I get back? 42. Nah, let's just create. And lastly, we have a decent harbinger. This will be worth a decent amount of money. We just have to repair it a bit. A high level, a low level assault rifle, which is still really phenomenal. Look at how much that is worth. That's incredible. Next, we'll go back to repair kits. Split this in half. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Well, we have all the pieces that we need, the scrap. So let's head on back and see about killing this beast creature. Or maybe first, Tim, you actually want to explore the rest of Foundry. You need to pick up some stuff to sell as well. Nah. We'll go ahead and turn this in. Turn this in. We'll go ahead and start up Gloria. Also, how's our equipment? That's good. That's good. I think there's another way to do this quest. I think you can, indeed, collapse the mine if you wanted to, by using the carts and using dynamite to do so, and thus sealing the creature away, rather than attempting to lure it into Foundry to destroy it. But I know this way works, and it's a little more expensive, because you have to pay Charons to repair it, unless your electric skill, repair Gloria. And you have to run back and forth a bit, but this is what I think we want to do. We would want to repair Gloria anyway, for reasons we will see shortly. This is one of those situations I feel where there is indeed a best choice as to what you should do, and that's repair Gloria and use her to destroy the beast. Assuming that we're going to be successful at this, which I hope we will be. Oh, right, we have to actually load the furnace. That's done over here at this terminal. It's also a quick save. Okay, let's recall the cart. Okay, the cart is here. Let's unload the cart. Cargo scanning successful. No invalid objects detected. Ah, it's a nice touch. I love the sound of the rocks falling in there. Turn on the conveyor. Okay, she's off. So she will eventually get all the pieces she needs. Let's go ahead and see if Bernard is still here and warn him that we're about to do this. We don't need him staying inside this foundry area while we call the beast here. About loading the furnace. Oh, I know what to do. Alright, never mind. I guess, okay, everything must be loaded. The conveyor belt has stopped. Go ahead and turn it on, I suppose. Oh, it stopped because it was outside of our vision. Okay. Let's initiate the melting process. And she will turn on for that, I think. And we can tell Bernard we're going to be ready for this. That should be enough. She's now loaded and ready. When you're ready to pour the molten metal onto the beast, just pull the lever to the right and watch it burn. I just have one more question for you. How are you going to get the beast to come here? I don't think you can simply go and ask it. I have a device that will attract the beast to the furnace. Good. So I see you got everything worked out. Well, Gloria's ready, but since I'm pretty darn sure there's going to be some heavy fighting when the beast comes, I'm just going to stay at a safe distance. I ain't much of a fighting man anyway. I do more harm than good. After all, I'm sure the Foundry Guard's going to be here to help you. You're not doing this on your own, for sure. Anyway, good luck and don't die. No, we are totally doing this on our own. Okay. So, let's set some traps, because we're going to need them. Let's go ahead and begin placing them, I think, along this little ridge here. So we're going to go ahead and begin placing all... Oops, I don't have to do this. Wait, Tim, you have them on your hotbar. Let's put one here. And then we can place more mines further down on the track. Just because this will give me an area I can run around in, because it's going to be a tricky fight. Well, I think we can totally do this, but again, it will be tricky. I think one more mine. My plan is to leave the device in here to attract it, then we'll run outside and over here, and we can run around our traps as the beast runs into it for a bit. Okay, I think we're good to go. So I believe we just need the device. The device is deployed and ready to be activated. Okay, it's on. Okay. Looks like we're tracking some normal bladelings at the moment. Let's begin trying to kill these things. Missed. That got their attention, though. They're a little slow, thankfully. Or a lot slow, actually. Oh ho ho! It's gonna get both of them! I like that. Missed both those shots. The other one, though. One down, and 3 more have appeared down below. We are missing this one a great deal. We're actually going to move up and shoot it again. And then we're going to activate our Uncanny Dodge. We have to run the corner, Tim. You can't throw it over the fence, apparently. I should have equipped the lightning knife. Incapacitated it. That will stun it for a round. Let's get some distance. Why don't we switch to our electrical knife? It's all of our action points to do that, and we'll get a little more distance. Good. I want that one missing our traps. The traps are for the next batch that arrive. We got to move a little bit more. How many hit points do you have left? 9. We're not... I have to use an acid trap, or... Actually, we'll just let it die. We can take a single hit, perhaps, from this thing. So we'll risk it. We took a bleeding wound, but I think we'll be okay. Let's begin working this bladeling. Four more Bladelings have shown up. You will die in not quite soon enough. Should have put down more traps. I forgot there were so many of them that would show up. How many hit points do you have left? You will not quite die. We have to hit you with one more of those. There goes our last burrow trap. We saved so many of them. Good thing we've been... Oh god, there's Bernard. Bernard, I'm so sorry. It'll die at the end of the round. Remember, there are 4 more coming, and we don't have the distance any longer to keep them away from us. Have to use as many of these as possible. I think we can risk taking one more hit from them. Oh, this is very bad, Tim. I kind of need them grouped up so we can lob grenades. We're going to actually move a little closer to them. Actually, yeah, we'll move here. And use Uncanny Dodge. We cannot get around them either. Can we incapacitate them? We cannot. I think you get a random number of them per spawn. I think it's 2, 3, or 4. So we got the entire group of them. 1 down. 3 left. We hit ourselves with that one. Incapacitated it. It's not... it won't quite die. We have to zap it again. I don't know if we're winning this, everyone. We might not win this. One left. I dare not throw a grenade for fear of hitting Bernard. Good. Not going after him. Do you have any normal health hypos, Tim, on you? Four damage, Tim. You're gonna need to put different types of bolts on your... Oh, I don't think we brought any other bolts, though, Tim. It's the last of our, high explosive grenades. We're gonna have to slowly whittle them down through 5 damage bolts. We can kill him with a normal dagger, though. It's going to take a little bit. Nice work, Tim. The mayor removes his respirator, clears his throat, and begins his speech. Beloved citizens of Foundry, today we have gathered here to celebrate a great victory. As you all know by now, we've been troubled by vile creatures that terrorized us, especially you, the working people, the backbone of Foundry. We couldn't let it continue. We couldn't let you suffer any longer. We couldn't let those monsters tear down what you've made with your own hands. So the Foundry Guard took action and protected you. Let's hear one big applause for our beloved Chief Banner. The crowd cheers. Thank you, sir. Before we begin, I'd just like to take a moment to mention those who died fighting to protect Foundry. Men and women who stared at the eyes of these creatures and bravely fought to allow you, their friends and family, to live another day. Let us never forget them. The crowd cheers. However, the dead are not the only ones worthy of your praise. This young man played an important role in assisting the Foundry Guard slay the largest of these beasts, and the one that was responsible for the most deaths. Garrett. The crowd cheers. Would you like to say something, Garrett? We can do any one of these things. I think, however, what would Garrett say? Oh, Tim, why did you ask that question out loud? Garrett would probably say number 8. But we will not. I can understand the mayor. I don't want to be involved in politics. It was an honor working with the Foundry Guard. We crushed those monsters. True words indeed. Thank you, Garrett. And thank all of you for coming here today. Goodbye. The crowd cheers. We'll remain on good terms with Foundry. We kind of need Foundry. And that was worth a ton of experience points. Look at this. We're almost level 20 already. Next, our equipment probably, took a pounding during that fight. And our dagger could use, our currently equipped dagger could use repair. And probably Sting could use a repair as well. Where are you, Sting? Yep. Oh, actually, Sting does it, but we'll give it one anyway. She came in handy. All right. Well, I guess we should talk to the mayor, shouldn't we? Oh, we should also recharge Sting before I forget to do that. There you go. We also have hot... Oh, we have nothing to put on the hot bar. Okay. Let me guess. I didn't have any food eaten for that entire battle, did I? Why should I remember to do that? Why should I remember to do that? All right. So let's talk to the mayor. We'll see if we get a reward for this, besides just a, oh, you did such a good job. Maybe we can be entrusted with something a little better. Then I think we'll talk to the other people. We'll sell some stuff. We have that other section of Foundry to still explore as well, so I think we should probably get that done also. So, yeah, the rest of this will probably just be exploring Foundry some more. We also want to go and take a look at Gloria. Talk to Bernard, and in particular if you're playing on Oddity, you will want to go and stop the lava so you can search the remains of the beast. Do it. Do it if you're playing Oddity especially. The beast, you can get an item off the beast, which is worth, I think, like 6 Oddity points, which is an amazing amount of experience if you're playing Oddity mode. How do you feel now that the mine has been reopened, Chief? I never broke my pick. I knew we were going to overcome this problem one way or the other. With the mine operational and Foundry safe once again, we will maintain our position as the dominant force in the region. We cannot be touched. Mayor? Ah, Garrett, good to see you. I have to apologize, but I'm busy at the moment. You've been paid for your services, so I believe that we don't have anything urgent to discuss at the moment. Or were we paid for our services? Were we? We were. We got 1,000 Stygian coins for that. Nice. 1,000 Stygian coins and 4,000 experience points. That's kind of worth it. Alright, let's go and let's talk with the repair guy. That wasn't so bad. We brought just enough equipment to handle it, too. Actually, technically we brought more, because I had 3 more MK3 HE mines left over. I also had acid blob traps that might have come in handy there, too. I just didn't set them. I should have, but we didn't. Okay. Hello, West. Welcome back, friend. How do you feel that the mine's been reopened? Pretty much the same as before. I knew all this was just a minor setback and that the Foundry Guard would deal with it eventually. People around here make a fuss out of everything. I just don't care. I'm more concerned with the foul air than the mine monsters. Show me what you got. He's buying an energy weapon. So we should... Oh, I want to repair this. It's worth more money to us if we repair it. It really is, Tim. You should not bother otherwise. We also have enough energy cells. I don't think we need to buy anymore. I'd actually trade the lower level ones now for normal fusion cells. I think we'll be okay. Okay, well, with that done, I guess let's explore the other part of Foundry we haven't walked into yet. And then we can talk to Bernard and what have you, and then it should be a session. And probably next episode, we might be reaching level 20. It's about time. Holy crap. That's a big level for us. This is when we'll actually have the chance. We have the chance now, but we'll actually be looking to make a new weapon. Our own dagger. We honestly should probably wait a little bit to do that until we have the bench, but I want to make one now. So, because it'll have a higher critical rate. Even if the damage is just on par with what we currently have. Hello. It's not locked. Hugo and Anna. Hello, Hugo. Can't you see we're in the middle of something? Please, I'm in the middle of a conversation. Sorry. Your door wasn't red, so I assumed it was okay. Sorry, Mr. Guard. The door's not red. Hello, Nicholas. An obviously drunk man staggers about the room. He picks up one of the bottles on the table and begins drinking from it, only to realize it is completely empty. His face deforms into utter disgust as he returns the bottle and steps away from the table. That is when he spots you. Who are you? And what are you doing in my house, huh? You? Did you knock? Oh, sorry about that. Yes. Well, dang, I heard nothing. So sorry. Where are my manners? Would you like a drink? Sure, I appreciate it. You don't want any? Oh, that's a shame, and a bit odd if you ask me. He does not want a free drink. Silly. More for me, though. He pours himself another drink after finally finding a bottle with some liquor in it. I'm Nicholas, by the way. Nice to meet you. You? So, what can I do for you? Why are you drinking all alone? It's none of your business, you are a person that refuses free drinks. Demon. Why would I tell you anything? Well, I have a relative who sat home and drowned his problems in booze. He's found dead in a pool of his own vomit, so if there's something you want to talk about. I don't want to vomit in my die. Die in my vomit. Listen, I'm having some personal issues. He takes another gulp of the booze. It's my wife, Olivia. For 20 years of being happily married, it's like someone pulled a molten metal all over our marriage. At first we began arguing more and more, and later it got worse and worse. And now we argue over everything. Yeah. It's unbearable now. We fight all the time, and she throws stuff at me. And I punched that stupid woman once so hard she fell on the floor. Yeah. Oh, it sounds horrible. It is. It's very bad. I hate that woman so much now. I don't even really know why it all started happening. What'd you say her name was again? It's Garrett. There you go. I feel nothing but pure hate for that muck woman. He seems lost in thought. But after a couple moments he begins talking again. It's unbearable. So much even plan on killing her. As soon as he utters those words, his eyes instantly become clear and focused, as if he has sobered up in an instant. Tiny drops of sweat start rolling down his face, slowly growing larger and larger. Don't stress yourself over that slip-up, man. That ain't any of my business. This conversation is over. I'm very tired. Out! He points the door. Out, I said. I wonder if he was actually serious about that. Can we slip in the back, I wonder? If we stealth, can we slip past him? No. Nope, not gonna happen. We need more points in stealth to make the attempt. Hello, ladder. Oh, this leads to, whatchamacallit, where people can overlook. Where the Foundry Guard can set up defensive points. Barrel. Oh, hello. Oh, we already have that. Okay. Or enough of that. Locked. I don't think anyone saw us. Oh, nothing. We get experience points for the lockpick anyway. Well, using the lockpick. Oh, we'll want to actually stealth for that part, too. Oh, nice, a flashbang. We used one during that fight. So it's nice to get another one back again. Oops. Oh, I should pick people's pockets too, Tim, while you're in here. Some useless goggles. And a low-level charger. It's not worth taking them. I mean, I guess they're not bad. If you have high perception, having even more high perception would be amazing. But we don't have so high perception. What does this light switch do? Literally just the lights. And no one's sleeping in the bed at the moment. Oh, we can... Oh, the box is probably locked, and there's probably nothing interesting in the barrel. That said, we're here. Let's search it. A few electronic parts isn't bad. Remember, everyone, by the way, that what is inside hack things is the same thing as what is inside lock things for the most part. Occasionally, you might find something expensive. Most of the time, however, you will find just random stuff. And most of that will not be that interesting. Nice. Made into this house. Search the desk. Some Burr caltrops. Garbage armor. Physical health hypo. And an assault rifle frame. I guess we'll take that. We have stairs and a homeless guy. We also have another door over here. Oh, that door's not even locked. Okay. Is this door locked? We have one locked door still. Let's see if we can make our way to that locked door without being seen. Nice. Good work, Tim. Good work. Or Garrett. Good work, Garrett. Ah, some 45 Stygian coins in a thin mine case. Okay, that looks like that's the majority of this section. We have someplace we can go in here. And a homeless guy out there. And we have the stairs that goes up as well. Hello, Evelyn. Why you're here in the dark? The young, attractive woman seems to be the only person present in this quiet home. Even at first sight, it is clear that this woman shines as bright as a diamond in a bucket of coal when compared to other women you've seen in Foundry so far. Her beautifully elongated face and her slim yet curvy figure form is a striking image, which is sadly smudged by one tiny imperfection. Mild swelling and blackness around her tired green eyes. She is the first one to speak. Good day. May I help you somehow? Hi, my name's Garrett. I apologize if I'm disturbing you, but I'd like to ask you a couple questions. She smiles. Well, since you're so polite, I suppose I'll have to indulge you. My name is Evelyn Ingram, Garrett. What would you like to talk to me about? How do you feel now that the mine's been reopened? Well, if it isn't the boss himself. The mayor and the chief want most of the glory for themselves, but I know who did all the hard work. It takes one brave, strong, capable man to do what you did. If you ever find a break from your doing heroic deeds, you could perhaps find some time to tell me all about your endeavors. I'd really love to hear it. Who are you and what do you do around here? I don't think it would be very smart for me to discuss personal information with strangers. But you seem like an honest guy, different than the ones I'm usually surrounded with. I don't know what to say about myself. I was the wife of the former Foundry Guard chief, Michael Ingram. You might have heard of him. Sadly, he died some time ago from a heart attack, leaving me all alone. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe we should change the subject. Don't feel sorry. While it is difficult for me to speak about it, sometimes it's good to speak about these things. And you seem like a really good listener. Anyway, I was really shocked when he died. All was well until one day he suddenly fell, dying before he hit the floor. Dr. Stevenson told me that it was a heart attack, Apparently he'd been overworked and overstressed and slept too little. Not to mention the quality of living conditions here. In the end, it all got to him, leaving me to cope with loneliness. Losing a man I love like that left a hole in my heart. I don't think I'll ever be able to fill again. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's time for me to move on. I am young and still have so much to live for. It's complicated. Maybe that's enough about that subject. Oh, we can hit on her, but that doesn't seem like a very Garrett thing to do. What can you tell me about Foundry? About Foundry? Foundry is well known throughout Underrail for its rich mine, and because we're the largest exporter of iron in the region. That allows us to afford a strong defense, which we need if we're going to defend ourselves from raiders. Unfortunately, Foundry is also one of the most polluted stations in the region, and life expectancy isn't the best either. To tell you the truth, I don't care much about this place. I'd leave it if I could. Oh. Good luck, Evelyn. See you again. Bye. Always feel bad for that. Reminds me of Tandy from whatchamacallit, Shady Sands in the first Fallout. You can tell she really, maybe not liked the protagonist, like in a physical, attractive way, but didn't want to stay there and was hoping you would take her along with you, which you can totally do in the first Fallout if you want to see Tandy die. Oh, hello, we have another ladder up here. What else do we have? That's it? Okay, what's up this ladder? A mysterious man with a security camera and a dagger in his hand. Hello, mysterious man. A slender figure stands in your way. Who goes there? Garrett. Leave. Who goes there? I'm, the one who wants to see what's behind the door. No. Before we leave, before I forget, why don't we see what this guy has on him? Doesn't seem to mind that we walk right up to him and give him the Southgate Station handshake. Ooh, he is very suspicious, but not suspicious enough that we can't make off with his adrenaline. I have no idea what that guy is guarding. I have never attacked him, as tempting as it is. We have a little bit of time left. Let's see what's down here. Oh, we should talk to the homeless guy. Oh, we're here now. Bums. Hello, bums. And a mine entrance of some sort. I haven't eaten in days. Stomach growls. Oh. Nice face you have there. It'd be a shame if someone was to eat it. You look well fed. Good. Oh, I wish I could give these people food. Oh, this sucks. Poor bums. I am an idiot in real life because I always give people money when they ask for it. I always feel so bad for them. I know you're not supposed to, but I really do feel bad. We don't see any secrets in here if there is a secret. There is an electronic lock, but we don't have a means to enter that to go in there. Let's talk to the homeless guy outside. Maybe he can tell us a little bit about what's down here. The bum gives you a voracious stare. Homeless guy, we're picking your pocket. Nothing. Okay. All right. Well, let's walk around, pick a few people's pockets. I guess we'll visit Evelyn and pick her pocket too. And then we'll, I guess we'll go back to the foundry, back to Gloria. And then we'll call the session. Commoner's not carrying anything today. Hello, Commoner. It's not like the people in Junkyard, who everyone there had a eel sandwich. That's Dex. We're taking that. We're gonna take your health hypo. And your bullets. Poor person, Tim. Everyone there was part of a gang. They all had crowbars, if I recall correctly. Hello, Foundry Shield. Can we take the shield? Can we pickpocket your shield from you? I think it's a part of his armor. You can take his 12 coins and his advanced health hypo. Think of all the health hypos we would have had to buy by now. Think of all that money we would have wasted buying health hypos. Actually, it's not wasting money to buy health hypos. But we don't need to do it. So we ain't. Evelyn, I'm sure you won't mind if we pick your pocket. I wish you luck with your loneliness. We'll leave you alone with your nothing. Can we, stealth her desk? Okay. Oh, hello. Are you a different Foundry Shield guy than the guy we just pickpocketed? Maybe you are. I don't think you are. I think you're the same guy. You're the same guy. But this guy's different. He's got a sniper rifle. Haven't seen him before. He's got 2 fusion cells. We'll take those. We could take his bullets, but we'll leave him with them. Have we been in this room before? I don't think we have. How would we get in that? Hold on a second. There must be a way into that. How would we make it into that room? I don't see a way in there. That seems rather odd. Can we go up to go there? Like, is it possible to... Is there a secret passage here? No, doesn't look like it. And we can't... This ladder doesn't be the same place, right? It does not. I know we haven't explored that room. I remember... Well, I don't remember it, but I see this thing here. There must be a way up into that. Huh. Maybe there's an entrance from down below. We'll check for a few minutes, everyone, and then we'll probably have to call it a session. We're gonna give up. Shame you can't give people the food. Hacking 10. Oh, we could get in with a Hacksaw MK2. We could totally get in that. A Hacker MK2 gives you... Oh, it had to be MK3. It would give us the, It would give us the skill we would need to get in there. Because I think it gives you 10 skill. Let's see if, well... Nah. Let's just leave. So, I think Tim, because you don't have hacking, you actually... Okay. Don't want to tell you? No, we won't. I'll simply mention that there is a very interesting quest here that you can do in one of 2 ways. I did it the way that was safest, and I didn't realize what was it was safe until after I had looked it up. And so much that I thought it was all done with Foundry, and this was sometime later, and I went and double-checked, and I was like, holy crap, that's what could have happened. But there is a very interesting quest you can do there in Foundry. I don't want to ruin anything else. One of the people we talked to there is able to give you this quest, but I don't want to ruin it. So, it's very interesting. I really love the idea of it. Okay, we are back at the whatchamacallit. Let's talk to Bernard, who should be here now. Oh, wow, look at all the remains as well. I guess we'll pick up some of this stuff now we're here. Might as well clear up the remains. Now we're overburdened because we're carrying too much garbage. Where's that barrel? No, there's a barrel down here. Oh my god, it's so far away. I don't think you need the chromium, Tim, but just in case, we'll drop it off here. Drop all that off. We don't need any of this garbage. That's a lot prettier. Oh, we have lots of remains left over on this side, too. Alright, where are you, Bernard? He looks ecstatic. Isn't my Gloria great? I bet there ain't a thing she couldn't melt. Maybe she could even melt the freaking super steel. You should drain the metal and see if anything remained of that devil. Alright, let's do that. We're here, and I mentioned doing it anyway, especially if you have the oddity system. If you're playing with the oddity experience, instead of this classic experience. Oh, hello. We're getting some oddity items from them as well. Some special blade stuff. Oh, it's not worth anything to us, though? 150 for serrated blading blades. Let's drain the tank. And we'll just go ahead and put all these blading blades we've taken into this, just because why not? We don't need them. And thankfully, the whole area is now, cool, instead of 2,500 degrees centigrade. And the beast has this, which is worth an unbelievable amount. I think it's 6. It might be worth more than that, however. Oddity points. Taken. He also has the head of the beast. It's the hollowed-out head of the mighty beast of Foundry. Most of the scales have been burned off, but the rocky crest and the metallic skull survived. It's very heavy. Yeah, look at it. So, I think this can be mounted in your player housing for a trivial amount of money, I think, if you want it. And I think that's the only thing you can use it for. We'll bring it to the entrance of Foundry, so I don't have to come all the way back in here. Actually, no, we'll leave it here. Let's drop it off in the barrel with our other stuff. And later on, when we have a house, we can come here and claim it. We also don't need this garbage. And here's Bernard. Hey, Bernard. All right. What you need? How do you feel that the mine is opened? Oh, yeah, that's nice, but what's more important is that my Gloria is alive and well. Did you see her melt that creature? Only the shell remained. It makes me very proud, Gloria. You mentioned melting super steel earlier? What? Oh, yeah, absolutely. My Gloria could do it. It's up to you if you want to melt your charons. Charons? Yeah, let me explain what's up. You see, them charons were created from a very special metal alloy, the super steel. Some techno-nuts back in old Biocorp made them to function as commodity money. You see, super steel is very valuable industrial metal, not to mention it's super expensive to create. It's very light, ductile, conductive, and also has other good properties. It ain't real commodity money, though, because there's a catch, you see. Because the old Biocorp technocrats wanted to keep themselves still relevant, they introduced impurities into the alloy as they produced the coins. These impurities serve two purposes. One, they take away from the good stuff of the alloy, its high conductivity and malleability. And secondly, they make it extremely hard to melt. So you see, not everyone was able to actually cash in on the metal, unless they had something like my dear Gloria. Ah, Gloria. Well, tell me about super steel. Alright, listen up. You see, them Stygian coins were created from a very special metal alloy, the super steel. Oh, I already told you all about this crap. Why don't you remember it? I'm sorry. What kind of goodies can I make out of super steel? Well, weapons and armor for starters. The stuff you can make from ordinary steel right now if you're a metal worker. If you ain't, then there's no point in explaining it. Also, Leonie might be able to make sheets and fiber if you bring her some super steel. Them things might also be of use to you. So, if you want the best metal in this game, or let me rephrase. Actually, no, that's the correct way of saying it, Tim. The best metals in the game require you to smelt your money. You have to do it. So, in other words, if we want the best dagger we can get in the game, we have to melt down money to get the metal to do it. Furthermore, if you want the best armor in the game, you will be melting that metal down again, even if you don't like metal armor, because the super steel can be used to make fibers if you bring it to Liani, and then she can turn your super steel metal into the fiber instead, infusing it into leather that you can get from monsters. What that will do to the leather is it will raise the quality of the leather significantly. The higher the quality of the base leather, the better the quality it will be after you infuse it with the fibers. For example, if we took like a level 78, let's say siphoner skin, and we fuse it with the super steel, it'll end up being like around level 138 or something like that. It'll vastly increase it. And that makes the best armor in the world. Well, in this game. I have a character on my other computer. I'll try to see if I can import him over here and show you what he made for himself. He was a tailor and a weaponsmith. And I can show you what that armor would look like. For my character, it improved their stealth by like 80 something and gave them an extra 70 or so points of dodge and evasion. It's amazing the quality of the armor you can get for that. Not to mention the amount of damage reduction that the armor actually managed to keep. It was incredible. So how many Charons do I need? This is the bad part though. Well, let's see. You'll need about 3 standard plates to be able to create anything useful. If we take the weight of the coin minus the impurities, you need 3,000 Charons per set of plates. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but as I said, if you're a metal worker, it'll be worth it. And no, I ain't getting rich off you. My share will just be about 100 Charons per set, and I think that's fair. Alright, we'll talk about something else at the moment, and I'll talk to you later. So, we have managed to save, since we've been starting this game, 17,795 Charons. When I played this game with my, with my original character, well, not my original character, the character who made it this far prior, I was able, I decided I was going to make 3 sets of super steel. That was 9,000 Charons. I made 2 of it originally, and later on I came back and made another after I realized why on earth I wanted to make it. I was like, I don't even know if this is worth it, so I'm going to buy 2 sets, because I had about 16,000, 15,000 bucks. And I was like, let's see if this is worth it. I could always reload the game if I don't want it. And so first off, there's a few things. Number one, it takes some time for the super steel to be created. And by that, I mean when the merchants recycle their inventory, I think that's when the super steel will be done for you. So once about an hour in real life, real world time. So reloading the game, you can do it, and you probably should if you get low quality super steel, but there you have it. That's the next part. The quality of super steel you get is going to be random. You could get some garbage super steel. You could get some amazing super steel. It's all random. Now, I'll say it. If both the super steels are garbage super steels, which is to say they're not, oh my god, one of them isn't what I consider to be great, or if both are not good or one is not great, I will reload so I can hope for some better super steel. But otherwise, we'll keep it, even if one is garbage. Right, so that's the other thing. You have to hope that the super steel actually will be decent, and you don't know. We have earned $17,000. You can earn about, I would say we could probably earn another 2 times that before we're at the end of the game. And that will be us scripting and saving, pickpocketing everyone we come across, selling all the guns we can whenever we get a chance, etc., etc. So it will take some time. But you can probably get close to 5 sets of super steel if you save every penny. Now keep in mind that, of course, if you do that, you're not spending a lot of money on anything else you might need. So there's that as well. But this is why crafting is also kind of tricky. You really only want to make enough super steel to make the things you actually really want to make out of it. Like, You don't want to make one dagger and then make another 3 levels from now. The dagger you make, you kind of like, or the sledgehammer, or the suit of armor, or the leather armor you make out of it. You really want that to be like the last one you make, because 3,000 bucks, that's a lot of money to sink into a suit of armor. Unless necessarily you don't care about, like, let's say, player housing. But you're going to want player housing for reasons we'll see some 30 videos from now when we actually get to that far. Alright, let's talk to Leonie. Welcome again. What can I do for you? Bernard told me you can work with super steel. Ben sent you here. You actually got some super steel? Not at the moment, no. Well, in the unlikely case you get a hold of any, yes, I can work it. Let me see what we have to say for sale. Oh, by the way, I'm proud to tell you that we offer components made from Tichrome alloy again. We're back in business. So, I did not bring a handle with me, everyone, but I think we'll try to make ourselves a dagger, just to show you what it's like. So first, we need a decent quality set of metal. We have some normal plates, but we can't make that. That requires 103 mechanics. Those could make an okay dagger at that level. 106, we've got what it takes to actually use this. And we can carry it back with us. Let's take this. It's not that expensive either, but she's not looking for anything we have, so we'll just have to buy it flat out from her. 93 charads. That's not so expensive. We can afford that. Let's trade for that. Next, can we actually afford a set of Tichrome bars? I think we can. Let's take this as well. It's not that expensive. Just 100. Cool. With that in mind, let's go back to our... Let's go back to Southgate Station. And I will finally, hopefully, get to show you what creating an item is like. You've seen us make the repair kits over and over again, and you've seen me break things down for their metal parts. But we haven't actually made anything like a weapon. So this will be our first time doing it. And of course, everyone, just so you're aware again, you can totally do this earlier, and you can make some good weapons and armor for yourself. Some really, really decent pairs as well. We want our quarters. But you'll be making them on occasion, like every so often, because you'll be finding better pieces of crafting materials to make better pieces of gear. And of course, you will be fighting gear from enemies. To my knowledge, though, the pieces of gear you can make are better than almost anything you can eventually find in the game. And you can also make stuff and sell it for a lot of money if you want. Weapons and like guns and what have you as well, or armor. So if you do crafting, I believe it's totally worth it. Okay, here we are at our base. We want to actually make a dagger. So let's see. Do I have a mold? We have a knife mold. Let's take that. And I think... Let's take a super string. Take these as well. And we will do our best to make something out of this. I haven't actually tried to make a handgun before. We'll actually try that as well on screen. So let's grab a few more components. So we'll grab one of these, and grab one of these, and maybe we'll grab one of these. Okay, let's try doing this. So, the dagger will be pretty simple. What we want to do is you find the recipe that you know how to make in here somewhere. So for example, we know how to make a knife, or a combat knife. Here we go. So, oh, we need a handle. I need to pick up a handle. We need a handle. We have a handle? Oh, please tell me we have a handle. We do. We have 2 handles. There we go. Okay, so, to make this item, we need metal, we need a mold, and we need a handle. Optionally, we can give it an energy core and a power module. We have an energy core. We picked up one some time ago. We won't be able to really use it, but we'll grab it anyway. We'll grab another one of these. I don't know if we have any power modules. Maybe we do. We'll grab that and hope that will work. We also have a dagger mold. We'll take the dagger, show you the difference there. Okay, so, back to this. Okay, so, what we would do is we would take a dagger, put it here. That's one of the items we needed. Actually, yeah, well, you can put 2. It won't use 2, but we'll just split it in half. There we go. Next, we need a mold. What type of dagger do we want to make? We can make a serrated knife. There we go. Next, give us some metal. we've got tungsten steel plates and tichrome bars. If we use this metal, this is the weapon we would create right now by having put all these items in there. As you can see, this is 106 quality metal. Our dagger would be 11 through 19 damage, 8% crit chance, 150 bonus damage, and has a chance to inflict a bleeding wound. This is 100 damage over 3 turns. Not necessarily better than our current dagger. The bleed is nice. The critical chance is lower. Actually, we can just hover over this, you can see them side by side. So there you go. So we would lose 3 points of min damage, we would lose 4 points of max damage, our crit chance would drop by 2%, but we would pick up an extra 35% crit damage bonus, and the chance for a bleed over 3 turns. So, there you have it. That's pretty nice, actually. If we hadn't found this dagger, I'd probably consider actually making that serrated tungsten steel knife. Alternatively, maybe we're like, well, we don't want to make it out of tungsten steel because tungsten steel has the lower crit, higher damage, and the bleed. Well, how about the tichrome bars? What does that give us? Well, because our tichrome bars are only level 87, the damage is lower, 10 through 17. 4 min less, and 6 max less. But the action points are 1 less, 11. The crit chance is 8, and the damage bonus is 130. This crit chance and the critical damage bonus is a part of the metal. The damage, to my knowledge, and the durability of the weapon will be based on the quality of the item. You can see the durability here. That's a big hint as to the level of the item. Notice it's 1770. That's because the quality of the southern plates is better. So this is considered a higher level item. At least that's how I consider this dagger. I can also tell this dagger would not still be worth very much because it is a dagger. Daggers are not worth much no matter what you make them out of. Also note though that we can give it an energy core and a power module. So if we were to do this, do we actually see energy core is nothing to power? So let's go ahead and give it an electroshock generator. There we go. We can see that we would need 84. Oh, right. We should also look at that as well. We would need 84 mechanics to make this knife because of the tungsten steel requirement of 84. If we add in this power core, that's our low level one, and we add in our electroshock generator, we can see that this will have 47 energy. It will also inflict 11 through 22 electrical damage because we added this optional field to it. How about the better energy core? Damage is still the same, but it has a lot more energy to it. So there you go. This is why you might want certain levels of electronics or certain levels of mechanics to help you make different items. We might be able to make a crossbow or a gun here as well. We took some parts with us. Let's see. I never actually tried to make a gun before. Let's look at the crossbow really quick. Oh, we literally just need a crossbow frame. Is that really it? All right. Well, we have some mechanics. We can go ahead and try that. Oh, wait. But first, I want to see if we can make a handgun. Do we know how to make any handguns? We might not know how to make any. Oh, okay. Guns do not require metal whatsoever. They just require the different parts to make them. So we would need a barrel. I don't know if we have any barrels. Oh, we do have a barrel. All right, let's take that. All right, so let's see what happens. So we can go ahead and use the Corsair frame. Go ahead and use this barrel and give it a scope of some sort. And there we go. We can make a 8.6 mm Corsair. Let's look at its durability. It is extremely low level because the quality of this equipment is not very good. The resolution digital scope and the firearm barrel always are probably going to be the same. I don't see a quality on them. So this is just a requirement to use it in your components. This is a quality, so this is determining the level of the item when you create it. So in this case, we can see this is not going to be worth very much money to us, only 420. So I probably wouldn't really want to use that scope or that barrel. But there you have it. There's another option for you. And of course, you could have made that early on in the game. You could have made that probably before. Yeah, you could have made this before you went and fought the mutants way back when. And maybe it would have been a decent weapon too. I'm actually interested in seeing if we can produce a sniper rifle of some sort. So we need a... Oh, our frames are in Core City. Our frames are in Core City, so we're not doing that now. let's go ahead and leave all this stuff behind then. Anyway, that's Tim's tutorial on making weapons. So, there you have it. We'll be making weapons later on, although actually, we probably should attempt to make a crossbow now. So when I come back, I'll probably off-screen going to Core City, and I will attempt to actually make a crossbow while we're there. I can bring a handful of things with me while I'm there, too. I might as well bring this Stygian steel plates with us. Yeah, you might as well bring both of them, Tim. Alright, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. Hope it was entertaining. And I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.